We are lacking in governance. We are lacking in due process. The reason why this comes out very clearly is that we actually have not followed the rules. We don't follow the regulations. We don't follow what is recommended. And I think it is either when something is done wrong, nobody is accountable for it. That's one of the areas I think is we are failing big time. Look at some countries. If you are corrupt in China, there's no two way about it. You lose your head. I'm not advocating for people losing, but if one person is going to risk the lives of 50 million Kenyans, if one person is going to risk the investments that are dependent for many generations, and we don't set an example that that act is not acceptable, it will keep on recurring. This is where we have a problem. We are too weak to make a clear statement that corruption can be stopped. In my view, as you have said, governance is a challenge, but we have to stand up and accept that challenge. As Kenyans, we are really ready to wake up and stand up. Especially the Constitution gives us that power. Look at it from the devolution point of view. If you ask me, many people don't even have the idea of what the Constitution speaks about. I've heard about Professor Ogola speaking about sovereign power. If something goes wrong and the president does not adhere to his promises, are we able to recall the president when we say that we have sovereign power? Can we look at that kind of a situation? Or do we just allow him to actually deliberately destroy what has been built for the last 10 years, 15 years, 30 years? Look at it from this point. If our current president is claiming that the previous president had destroyed the economy and he's now building it, what will stop another president coming in and do the same as the previous president did? So these claims are actually baseless. We have a collective responsibility to look at our Vision 2030 or Vision 2640 or the county government's vision and actually call upon everybody to witness that these things happen. You see, when we are borrowing money today to do some development, that is supposed to grow our economy, to develop our economy. Now, when we develop that economy, it means our standards of living should be high. When the standards of living are good, and you can get maybe talk about health service, talk about education. Like in Canada, people get very quality education. If we talk about such a situation where people are actually getting very good service, then paying taxes become okay. But today we are paying taxes and we are not seeing anything being delivered. That is where the challenge is. So I agree with you, Mzalendo. This is a strong call for us to take responsibility into our hands and ask for people to actually deliver. Because if we don't ask for them to deliver, there will be no unique individual who is going to come and save us out of his good heart. We need to actually rely on something concrete, something that can bring us together and actually connect with our development plans and connect with our future. It's upon us to actually join in and participate. We cannot sit back, enjoy like watching a television and expect things to change. So hands up, we have a job to do, all of us. Whether you're in Kenya or out there, we all have something to do to build this country, this great country called Kenya.
See, I like how Rafiq talk. Power to the people.
Okay.
He speaks like a Black Panther.